Look at it.
Back at it again.
Oh. But do I have COVID?
I don't know, your belly's been messed up.
So,
And there's been a bunch of staff out at the hospital with COVID, and it's all
more stomach related.
very much stomach. So
Yeah. So the last you guys saw the video, I was in it and I was like, I'm back. I'm good. And then it was not long after that I was working. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I feel like I got some diarrhea. I feel like I got, I just wasn't feeling good. One of the days I kind of felt like I had chills, but I didn't think anything of it. I was like, my body's just...
Also being out in this insane heat.
Yeah. I was like, my body's just not there yet. And then you were like, well, there has been a lot of COVID going on. I was like, oh, geez, that's all I need is my body ain't fully healed and then I get COVID.
Yeah.
I can say today...
I think you're saying that too much. We're going to get, like, demonetized or something.
Maybe. I can say today I feel a lot better.
Your face is 100% back to normal.
Yeah.
It looks like
a little dry, but I put lotion and stuff on it.
I feel like your face is normally dry because you don't ever put lotion
Not
on.
like that. But this right here is kind
I
of
can't tell. It's
dried up, but
still a little rashy.
yeah. It wouldn't even surprise me if this stays red, kind of like scarred red a little bit.
Just a little rashy guy.
Because this was probably the worst part on my body that wasn't my face. But I'm glad it's over. I don't wish that on anybody. It sucks because, well, it sucks when you can't even, like, blink without your face hurting. But it put us back like a week of work. Like, legit, almost... It's been just 6 days, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was 3 solid days of, like, bad of, couldn't do anything. And then I tried to work, and it just wasn't going to happen.
It was literally just like living in the oatmeal bath.
Oh.
It was, you would be in there for a while, then you'd come out and be good for like 20, 30 minutes.
I would be
or
in
so.
the water longer than I wasn't in the water.
And then, like, I would start to see, I'm like, all right, let's go again.
Yeah, it was brutal. Now, some people have said they looked exactly like I did, and then now they are almost like immune to it. They say when they get it, nothing hardly happens.
Let's test it out.
Oh, I would hope if I ever get it again, it never does that.
Yeah.
This
is the same shirt you were wearing whenever you got it.
Probably, but it's washed. It was brutal, but it's one thing, I know, like, part of me is like, okay, it was a good thing. It was like a thing to let my body rest, even though it's in pain, not working, not being, whatever. But knowing that we have so much planned and so much to do, and we were getting going on this and just everything with it, and then to just be like, you're not doing anything for a week. I'm like, this is not the time for this. We do not have the luxury of just not working. And it happened when you were, like, going back to work. Yeah. So that didn't help.
I've, like, worked a lot this past little bit.
A lot of me being with Poison Ivy, you were working. Which, you couldn't really have done anything for me. But it just happened that we couldn't really do as much out here.
I drew you the baths.
No, you did. I'm just saying.
Made you take I was the one giving you the Benadryl.
Baby, I ain't saying you didn't do anything.
Because you know, if you wouldn't have taken anything.
Yes, I would have. I would always be doing it.
No.
And then people are like, I'm glad she forced you to go get a steroid shot. She didn't force me. The first day she was like, go get it. Like, I would get it if I were you. And I'm like, well, let me see what it's like. Then let me go a whole day, and maybe it won't be as bad.
And I was like, meanwhile, I'm like calling, trying to figure out places around here and stuff where you can go. I'm like, just go.
Yeah, but I was like,
I know Jason, like, once he says he's not going to do something, I can't push it. It's not going to, literally,
you ain't going to change my mind.
A waste of time. Yeah. And all it would do is just frustrate me. It's like, I just have to out of sight, out of mind, and just focus on my job right now.
Yeah. So
okay.
Well, the
thing is, like, I get off work, I'll be out there tomorrow, and no matter what you say, we're going.
Yeah, but it was more of, let's just get through this day and see what it's like. And then whenever I woke up and it was like bad, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Whenever,
which I said, it's not gonna be better. You're gonna be like this.
Well, it doesn't matter. A lot of times you're not right.
This is the one area.
Yeah, it does not matter. The main thing is I've had it before and it never got that bad. So I am thinking it wasn't poison ivy. I'm thinking it was definitely something else, because I've gotten poison ivy over the last 20 years many, many times, and on my face and my ears and everything. So I do know now, if it ever does start to swell, just like, even though I went and got the steroid shot and it still took days. So it's not like it was a quick fix or whatever, but it probably
been even longer.
I mean, potentially, we don't know. We'll have to test it out next time. But I do think it helps. But it was more of, when I woke up that morning, I was like, all right, it ain't gonna take much convincing. When you get here, let's go. It was pretty brutal. But again, the main thing that sucks the most is we were literally getting moving. We were getting this up here done. We were doing all that. It's, I don't know how it is for a lot of people, but for us, it's easier to stay in motion whenever you stay in motion. And whenever you stop, it's a lot harder to get going again. And for us, we got in the groove and we were doing it and we were getting how we wanted and we were ready to start working on this. And then it's just like, nope.
Yeah, and once you're still, too, it's just like the overwhelmingness of it all starts like creeping in.
Yeah.
And like you really like feel it. It's like, I don't know. Once you're moving, you're like, okay.
Well, it's like, oh, this is manageable.
Yeah.
We can knock this out.
Once you're still, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, you feel it.
Well, yeah, I think you feel it, because it's, not only do I got to do what I have to do today, I have to do what I didn't do yesterday. And then it became what I didn't do for the last 5 days. And so yesterday I was able to do quite a bit. I did feel like garbage, like complete garbage for a little bit of it. But I was able to get a lot accomplished to get it ready for today. Now that Danielle's back out here, that we can accomplish a lot more. Yeah. And so I do feel glad that I'm more on the good side than I am the bad side of it. And then now, clearly, with 2 people doing it, we should be able to knock out a lot of stuff that we want to do. And you guys know,
Lowrider,
been trying to get all our animals situated. I think the livestock, they're about 95%.
Yeah.
It's almost more cosmetic that needs to be done, like put all the panels over there and do all that stuff. But other than that, they're in there and they're good. Now it's the dogs, working on the dogs. We're trying to keep them in the yard. We're trying to keep it to where we are in that time where we have to constantly go buy materials, which means sometimes you got to drive all up. Sometimes it's an all-day event of getting materials. So we want to make sure our property is secured. So we're trying to get it all done, especially once we start cutting into this and we just have our tools up here all the time and all that. Like, you just want to make sure your stuff is secure. So we're working on that and working on...
and especially the dogs have started this thing where they like to chase cars now.
Yeah, I don't know
why.
Where
did this come from? They will run out and try and chase cars.
Yeah.
And so it's just, we need to get them.
Yeah, so we're
secured in here.
Yeah, we're taking care of it all, and I'm glad that we're both out here today and be able to get stuff done. And I don't know, I'm excited to see it all come together and just literally start checking all the boxes of everything that we've wanted to do.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
But I'm also glad that the pool's back at it again.
It's not full, but I guarantee the water feels good because it's about halfway.
Because I don't know if you guys live in Oklahoma, heard, but it's going to be like heat index 115.
Yeah.
All this stuff. So it's going to be a toughie.
Yeah.
So
And I prefer heat over cold. But now that I'm 40, I am 40, baby. Now that I'm 40, it ain't as easy as when I was a kid and be able to work out in the heat and do stuff all day. Now it's like, I gotta take a break. I have to get in the pool. I gotta cool down. This is literally work in swim trunks type weather. And you sweat and sweat until you can't take it no more. You jump in the pool, you cool off, you get out, you're dried 5 minutes later, and you keep working. So it is a massive benefit that the pool is right next to the grain bin. Yeah. And we're working on the grain bin. So I'm excited for that. But late video today. Yeah. We're back on it though. We appreciate everyone checking in on us
and the videos.
Yeah, so we're back to a normal schedule.
We just had everything stacked against putting videos out.
Oh yeah, you weren't here.
Yeah, I wasn't here, and then you being down.
Yeah,
there's the odds were just not.
No,
it was not gonna work out.
That's the one thing people were always like, "Oh, you're so lucky that you work for yourself, or that you can do whatever you want, or whatever." It is great. And it's fine and dandy, but it's not like a we call in sick and still get paid type of thing. Mm-hmm. It's you don't put videos out, you don't get the work done. You just kind of have to just wait till you're ready to go. And
it's hard also like working at the hospital too, because it's like the whole trying to make both worlds work is very hard, even though I'm not there a lot. But you feel it whenever you are there because, again, you're not here doing the things. And then it's, like, the same thing, like, trying to catch up. Or if you can't do something, I'm at the hospital, like, so I can't be here picking up the slack. It's just both worlds of it. It's tough.
So what she's saying is, I think we're going to sell the property and buy a houseboat and just live on a houseboat.
No.
I told Danielle, I said, they ain't got poison ivy on the beach.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, we know it's a late video, but do appreciate y'all watching. We do appreciate y'all checking in on us and everything. And boy, does it feel good to be back. Physically and mentally. Yeah. Maybe not mentally.
Were you ever here mentally?
Mm-hmm. Y'all tell me. Alright guys, we'll catch you on the next one.